10 British communities built on unforeseen struggles. Across the United Kingdom, towns and communities have risen, fallen, and reshaped themselves in ways no one could have predicted. Some were built on coal or steel, others on shipbuilding or textiles. Yet, when those industries crumbled, the people left behind had to dig deep, finding resilience in struggles that were never part of their founding story. This journey through 10 British communities built on unforeseen struggles uncovers towns that embody grit, survival, and reinvention. Places where hardship became the unexpected thread that stitched communities together. 10. Blaenavon, Wales. Blaenavon, sitting proudly in South Wales, was once a cornerstone of the Industrial Revolution. Coal mines and ironworks shaped its skyline and filled its streets with the rhythm of industry. Families relied on the furnaces and pits for steady livelihoods, and the town was alive with workers, pubs, and trade. But nobody foresaw the decline. When the mines closed and the furnaces fell silent, Blaenavon faced widespread unemployment and depopulation. The community was shaken, and its industrial heart seemed broken. Yet Blaenavon refused to disappear. Instead, it turned its industrial scars into an asset. Today, it is celebrated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, inscribed in 2000 as the Blaenavon Industrial Landscape. Tourists descend into the Big Pit Coal Museum, walk among the remnants of ironworks, and hear stories of resilience. What began as unforeseen struggle has become a badge of cultural pride, proving Blaenavon's people are far tougher than any downturn. 9. Corby, England. In Northamptonshire, Corby's story is one of migration, industry, and identity. Known as Little Scotland, the town became home to thousands of Scottish workers in the 1930s when the steel industry expanded. Families brought with them traditions, accents, and community spirit, blending with local life to form something uniquely Corby. But when the steelworks shut down in 1980 to 81, the fallout was brutal. Whole neighbourhoods lost their lifeline, and Corby became emblematic of post-industrial Britain's unforeseen struggles. Economic hardship brought challenges that few had predicted. And yet, Corby is nothing if not resilient. Its Scottish roots remain strong, celebrated in festivals and cultural ties. Regeneration projects and investment in housing and retail have reshaped the town. It's once again a place of growth, defined not by the collapse of its steelworks, but by the determination of its people to endure and adapt. 8. Londonderry/Derry, Northern Ireland. Derry, officially Londonderry, is a city with a history that reads like a novel. Its medieval walls, built centuries ago, still stand proudly, while its 20th century history speaks to conflict and division. No one could have imagined that this beautiful walled city would one day become a symbol of struggle during the late 20th century. The community endured hardships that weighed heavily on its people, yet from these struggles, Derry forged a new identity. The bogside murals, once painted in protest, are now world-famous artworks. The city reinvented itself through creativity, culture, and resilience. In 2013, it was named the UK City of Culture, a remarkable turnaround that highlighted music, art, and community spirit. Today, Derry is a beacon of resilience, showing how a community scarred by unforeseen struggles can rebuild itself with pride and creativity, offering inspiration not only to Northern Ireland, but to the world. 7. Barrow-in-Furness, England. Barrow-in-Furness, tucked into the corner of Cumbria, was once a sleepy fishing village. Its transformation into one of Britain's most important shipbuilding towns was nothing short of extraordinary. During the 19th and 20th centuries, its docks produced submarines, naval vessels, and ocean liners. Barrow's fate was tied to steel and the sea. But the reliance on defence contracts made Barrow vulnerable. Each downturn brought economic devastation. Families who had known nothing but shipyard work suddenly faced unemployment. The once thriving high streets bore the brunt of changing fortunes. Yet Barrow is not just a story of industrial decline. Its people held on to their sense of identity, proud of their heritage. Today, it remains home to BAE Systems submarines, building the UK's latest nuclear submarines, while regeneration projects bring new investment. The town is diversifying, leaning into technology, renewable industries, and its coastal charm. Barrow's unforeseen struggles carved out resilience, and the community continues to fight for a brighter future. 6. Merthyr Tydfil, Wales. Merthyr Tydfil was once a global industrial powerhouse, its ironworks producing steel that built railways, bridges and empires. In the 19th century, it was one of the largest towns in Wales, bustling with activity and growth. But when the iron industry collapsed, Merthyr slid into decline. The economic fallout was severe. By the late 20th century, Merthyr faced high unemployment, poor health, and some of the lowest living standards in Britain. This was not the future its founders could have imagined. But Merthyr's story is not just one of hardship. Its community has pushed back against decline. Heritage tourism celebrates its industrial past, while grassroots organisations work tirelessly to improve opportunities. Its valleys and landscapes attract visitors, and its people remain proud of their heritage. Merthyr Tydfil, forged in iron and tested by hardship, embodies the resilience at the heart of 10 British communities built on unforeseen struggles. 5. Clydebank, Scotland. Clydebank's history is one of brilliance and devastation. Along the River Clyde, it became a hub of shipbuilding, producing world-renowned vessels that sailed the globe. Its workers were highly skilled, its industry vital to Britain's economy. But Clydebank endured struggles no one foresaw. Between 13 and 15 March 1941, the Luftwaffe unleashed the Clydebank Blitz, destroying much of the town and leaving thousands homeless. Recovery was long and painful. Then, in the late 20th century, the collapse of shipbuilding dealt another heavy blow. Unemployment soared, and families faced uncertainty. Yet Clydebank is more than its struggles. The town rebuilt, and its people remain fiercely proud. Community initiatives, regeneration projects, and cultural pride carry Clydebank forward. Its legacy is not just in the ships it built, but in the resilience it forged through war and industrial collapse. 4. Rochdale, England. Rochdale is best known as the birthplace of the cooperative movement, with the Rochdale Pioneers Society established in 1844. Workers joined forces to create a fairer, more supportive economy. It was a revolutionary idea that inspired cooperatives across the world. But Rochdale itself has faced unforeseen struggles. The decline of the textile industry left mills empty and workers without jobs. Economic downturns hit the town hard, leaving scars that lasted for decades. Yet Rochdale's cooperative spirit never disappeared. Regeneration projects, new industries, and community solidarity continue to shape the town. It may no longer be the textile titan it once was, but it remains a symbol of how communities can survive adversity by leaning on each other and their shared history. 3 Jarrow, England. Jarrow's name is forever tied to one of the most powerful moments of working-class struggle in Britain, the Jarrow March of 1936. When shipyards closed, unemployment in the town hit catastrophic levels. In desperation, 200 men set out on a 300-mile march to London, petitioning for jobs. Though the immediate results were limited, the march became a symbol of dignity and endurance. The image of the Jarrow marchers walking south in solidarity has endured for generations. Jarrow's struggle did not end in the 1930s. It has faced repeated economic challenges, but its people have continually drawn on that legacy of resilience. Jarrow is living proof that unforeseen struggles can shape not only a community, but also a nation's identity. 2. Blaenau-Festiniog, Wales. Blaenau-Festiniog was once the slate capital of the world. Known as the town that roofed the world, it exported slate to every corner of the globe. The quarries were vast, and the town thrived on the back of their success. But global demand for slate collapsed in the 20th century. Mines closed, unemployment rose, and Blaenau seemed destined for decline. Its population dwindled, and poverty took root. Yet, like the slate it once exported, Blaenau proved unbreakable. It embraced tourism, drawing visitors to its rugged landscapes, heritage railways, and deep caverns. Adventure sports and cultural initiatives now bring new life to the area. Blaenau's unforeseen struggles became the foundation for reinvention, turning hardship into opportunity. 1. Easington, England. Easington Colliery in County Durham is a community built on coal. For generations, mining was not just an industry, but a way of life. The colliery was the heartbeat of the village, employing thousands and defining its identity. But on 7th May 1993, the pit closed. Almost overnight, Easington faced economic devastation. Families who had relied on the mine for decades were left adrift. Poverty and unemployment took hold, and the community struggled with a loss of purpose. Yet Easington's spirit endured. Memorials honour the miners, while community initiatives work to preserve its heritage. Films and books have captured its struggles, keeping its story alive. Easington remains a powerful symbol of Britain's unforeseen struggles, where hardship could not extinguish resilience. From coal pits to shipyards, from ironworks to quarries, these towns show how Britain's communities have faced struggles their founders never predicted. 10 British communities built on unforeseen struggles is not just a history lesson, but a testament to human resilience. Proof that hardship often plants the seeds of renewal. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.